What is up, everybody? This is Charisma. In this video, we're going to talk about the new update of Tower Defense RNG, and I'm going to be ranking all the new game passes and such. So without further ado, give me to 20,000 subscribers and let's get into it. So you guys know, if you guys watch my videos, I always like to look at the patch notes. This is what tells us everything. It gives us the transparency. It makes things clear that like we know what's coming, what we have. So we have a new cannon tower. We have a catapult tower, banana peel trap, added ruby rolls upgrade. Use rubies for 100x luck on your next roll. That's really cool. Add glitch hunter and inverted hunter game passes. We'll talk more about that. Added more prestige tiers. Cosmic wishes can now be activated when auto rolling. Okay. Turn a minigun now have a height of 6. Can reach air. Cool. Cutscene / auto roll threshold formula has been changed. Fix a bug where rolling supercharge would break some towers animations, and fix a bug where lock icon wasn't visually updating. I had that one. Thank you, Lee, for getting rid of that. That was annoying. So yeah. So we have the new update. We have a couple new, it's just like a little small little update to just kind of, you know, keep us nice and little fed. Not like a big giant meal, but enough where we're not like, you know, starving for content. So they're trying to find a good balance here. And with one of the biggest things they added is you can use rubies for 100x lux. If you don't have as much cosmic wishes, like right now I have 23,000 rubies. You can just use that a lot to get some good towers. Personally, I like to save mine for rolling for better traits on towers, the speed run, that kind of stuff. But personally, I mean, if you try it and it works good for you, then keep using it. And then we're gonna look at the new. I haven't bought them yet. I have not bought them yet. Inverted hunter and glitch hunter, double inverted chances and double glitch chances, and they're not really pricey at all. Like 287 and then 387. Glitched is better than inverted, so that's why it's slightly, you know, more. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 11 game passes now from this, and I'm gonna give you guys a ranking of what's the ones that you want the most and what's the ones that you want the least. Because there's some that really do matter, that really do make an impact, like a lot, and there's some that they're nice to have, but it's not like a must need. So anyway, let's talk about it. Let's go and look at them. I've done a video before, but this one will be a little bit more informal. I'm not going to have like the tier list in this video. Maybe I'll do one in the future. But let's talk about it. I'm going to give it on an S. I'll just put like an S, A, B. S being like you really want this. F being you don't really need it. There is no F ones to give you guys a spoiler. But there's definitely ones more in the bottom of the total. So let's start with the fast roll. So that one is definitely, I will give that one an A to the S tier range, because like just helping you roll faster can help you get more turrets quicker, which can help you speed run quicker, can help you ascend quicker. So you want that one. That one is probably an S tier. S tier being you want that. It will make your gameplay so much faster, so much more convenient. Doesn't feel as slow. You want that. So fast roll is a S tier, meaning you want that one. Then our next one, we have VIP, and the VIP can definitely help. So I think let me change this one real quick. Let me see. Nope, wrong one. I don't want a tower there. I'm trying to see what all my. Yeah, okay, nope. So was it that one? Let me switch. Okay, so this one has a VIP right here. I'm trying to look at some of the other ones, like right here. Like I think this one has a VIP spot. Like that one has a couple of VIP spots. I would have to look at back of all the maps and see exactly where they're at. But with the new Ascension Tower and such, I would say beforehand it would definitely be an S tier, because before you get to Ascension Tower, you want as much towers as you can to beat it. But ever since the Ascension came out, you can see like right here, I do not maximize. I got 1 spot, 2 spot, 3 spot. I have like 4 spots open, and I can still beat rounds. Once you get to Ascension, so this one actually kind of has a little bit more of a nuanced answer. So if you're like where I'm at, where you have Ascension and you're just basically putting on your focus on that, this would probably, VIP would probably be, you know, like a C tier. But if you're before it and you're relying strictly on towers and not the pyramid tower, probably an S tier. because there's gonna be times where you need that extra turret spot to help you just get past. Especially and when you're in the beginning stages, like I needed VIP to help me. Like that extra tower spot helped out, just making things faster and such, beating levels. So if you have the pyramid tower like I do, I'd probably say it's a C. But if you're not at that point, it's probably an S. So depending on where you're at. So yeah, that one's kind of a mixture. Next, go into the game speed. The game speed. This one is hands down S plus tier. S plus tier, like it is one of the best ones that you want to get. If the faster you can make your gameplay, the more you can just defeat monsters, the more you can get rewards, crates, rubies, that kind of stuff. The more you can grind quicker, you can get better ascension, you get better auras. You know, the quicker you can grind. And the way how you do that is you get your game speed up, you get your pylons up, you go to your upgrade section. I think there's there's somewhere one around here where things can go quicker. I think there's so many of them. So basically, that one you definitely want. Like if you're, you know, can only buy 1 to 2, I would definitely recommend the game speed. Game speed is no doubt you want that one. You want to be as fast as you can. So S tier, S plus tier. And then we have the auto collect. Now this one's interesting because beforehand, the auto collect I would definitely say was an S tier. But with this, we see attract nearby further loot and attract far loot. Now that they added the bracket system, upgrade system, my thought is changing, because beforehand you didn't have the upgrade system, which was, you know, within like 2 months. So the past like 6-8 months, you needed this auto collect for when you AFK to just pick up all the loot. Like you needed that. Like I wouldn't be having over, you know, if all look at that, I have like over 700,000 crates. If this was, you know, before the upgrade system, which I still got a lot of crates, you know, I wouldn't been able to have all those crates if I didn't have that Game Pass. But now, since you have the upgrade system where you can get it, its value's dropped. So now that you can, you know, get the auto collect in the upgrade system, basically essentially a free to play win, this dumps it down to probably like a C. Not because the ability in of itself is really strong, but the fact that you can get it in a free to play manner now, it's not as needed. So I'd say it's a C. Good concept. When I got my value out of it when I first got it, because I played for months and months and months before the upgrade tree came out. So at that time it was S tier, but now that you can free to play, maybe if you're in the very beginning stage and you really want to grind as quickly as you can, buying it would not be bad. That would probably be like an A tier in that sense, S tier. But overall, I'm going to say it's probably a C, because now you have the upgrade system. Now we have the lucky roll, the +1 permanent luck. Luck's important. You definitely need luck, but you can rebirth a lot and get luck that way. You can get, you know, augments that give you luck, that kind of thing. So my overall thoughts on the luck is probably a B. Probably right around a B. It's not super strong like S tier. Like it's not as strong as like the faster roll or game speed. It does give you added value to just, you know, give you that extra ounce of, you know, luck to get, you know, better towers a little bit quicker, that kind of thing. But it's, if you're limited on what you can buy, it's not my first priority. But it's still better than, like, I would say VIP, depending on your situation, or like auto collect. Yeah, depending on your situation. Because if you already have auto collect in here, the lucky roll is just going to help you overall, while this isn't really going to help you out. So I give it a B, C plus to B, kind of around there. Now we have the shiny hunter, double shiny chance. And my overall thoughts is, again, I'm going to put it into the lucky roll bracket. It's going to be a B. It's good. It doubles your chance of getting a shiny. But here's the thing is, like, if you don't get a shiny on a tower, it's so easy. Like, if I don't have like a tower right here. Well, that one has shiny, but like, even if I didn't have that, I could literally just keep spending. If I go over here, like upgrade, I could literally keep spending just rubies until I get it. So it's a nice bonus. I give it a B, probably B plus. because it could save you some rubies and such and some money from spending. But it's not like a super, it breaks the game. Like you absolutely need this like game speed and then like fast roll. It's a B. It helps out, but it's not like a huge game changer. So now we get into the better drops. Loot drops 2 times more often. This is a S tier. Flat, hands down flat. The more you can get more loot, you see all this loot, see all these potions and chests. The more you can get that more frequently, the more you can get better auras, the more you can get more rubies and onyxes to roll for better trait, that kind of thing. More cosmic wishes to get better stuff, more rubies, you can get better stuff. It's just, you want that. You want to get as much as you can. That one is definitely a hands down S tier. So you definitely want that one. So then we get to the double roll. This one is a little bit more interesting because it's not necessarily like a S tier where I would say like you absolutely must have this. For the longest time when I first initially played, this is the one Game Pass I did not own. I didn't own it. With the fast roll, with the one thing, it was enough for me to just play the game. So I think I would give it a B plus to the A, where it's not like an S tier, like you must have it, but it can definitely progress things a lot quicker than I would say like +1 permanent luck or double shiny chance. So I would put it in the A tier bracket right there. So yeah, now we get to the double auras. Equip 2 auras. This is hands down S tier, S plus tier. I would put this in the bracket with game speed. Double aura and game speed. Like to have 3 auras at once you get to the upgrade section. Like even if you start out and you have 1 aura and you get 2, that's just a game changer. Like the fact you're gonna have another aura, like some of these auras are just they're just crazy. Like the fact that I can have Titan speed, attack speed, trophies plus 300%, spawn speed 600%, plus chromatic, which makes my augment efficiencies even more faster. Plus, I either have nightmare or divine light to like, get more, luck, better luck, or just be able to grind and get more loot, is a game changer. You want that one. That one's an S plus tier. Now we get to the inverted hunter and the glitch hunter. I haven't bought it because I don't necessarily see the point at the moment for me to buy it. I would put it probably in the B tier section, in that section of shiny hunter, lucky roll, glitched, and inverted. It can help you. It gives you overall like slightly better chance of getting things. But again, if you just keep playing the game consistently and just like if you rebirth quickly a lot, you'll get a lot of luck. You get better towers, and then you can just spend rubies. If you just AFK and get like, I have 23,000 rubies, you can literally, you can spin your onyxes. Like I have like 3,000 onyxes. I just spin maybe like, I do it like a few times, and then I'll get like a glitched. So, and I don't even have this yet. I get it pretty frequently. I get to invert it pretty frequently. And because I can rebirth so quickly, I don't necessarily need all my towers to have inverted. I just need one tower to have inverted, and then I just rebirth a bunch and then get a better tower than that one. And then it's just like, okay, so do I really need the inverted hunter? No, it'll help. Will I buy it at a certain point? Yeah, I'll buy it at a certain point, but it's a B tier. So now let's talk about the ones that you absolutely want. Let's say you can only buy, let's just say you can only buy 3. If you can only buy 3, that's going to be tricky. You definitely want the game speed up. Makes the game faster, complete more waves quicker, better rewards. I would say then double aura. Because once you get 3 auras, that just game changes. So game speed, double aura, and then it becomes see, it's a tricky one. Either faster roll or better drops. I would probably say faster roll. Oh, that's a tough one. Oh, dude, they both have their merits where they're good at. I would, let's say faster roll, and I'm open to, you guys can let me know. I'm open to either one. Faster roll or better drops being 3, but either one, I would say faster roll in a sense because being able to roll towers a lot quicker will help you speed run the game on top of the game speed, on top of the double aura. And there's already auras that you can have that give you better chance of like getting loot, like this one, loot drop chance 172%. So the way how my mind's thinking is faster rolls can get you better towers, and then combine them with the speed and everything, it'll make up, and you'll be able to progress. You won't be able to get as much loot, but you'll still get a decent amount of loot because you have a game speed up, and you have your double auras, which will help with getting more loot, which will kind of just offset the better drops. It won't be as good because you won't have that one, but because you have this and you have the right auras equipped, it's like a medium to where then you can also have faster rolls as well on top of it. So I would probably be, you know, game speed, double aura, you want those two, then fast roll. You don't necessarily have to buy double roll if you have fast roll, and then better drops would be right there. That would be like your top 4 that you want. So yeah, those are my thoughts. There's a new update. Appreciate the update. Eventually I'll buy it. I'm not too, it's not gonna like slow me down too much. So yeah, and the prices are good. They're not ridiculously. So I appreciate them for that. You guys all have a good one. I appreciate you all, and bye-bye.